Hello guys and welcome back to episode 3 of Dragon Age Inquisition. Where we previously left off, we just beat a badass like pride demon and we just saw a little city elf scurry off into the distance. So basically, oh, what's going on? Wow, I told you we were like royalty, and I just remember us waking up in this bed and we had like the most awesome clothes on ever. We were like practically royalty, but I presume what we did was a good thing because they're all saluting us. Okay, so he just called us the Herald of Andraste, so I presume that's a good thing. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like we've leveled up as well, so let's quickly have a look at our level up, and then we will go meet Cassandra in the chantry. So let's have a look. We were going to be an archer character. What's this? You dive out of control. That's quite cool. And fire. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. We've already got that one. First Blood, already read that. And what's this one? Long shots now rip through every enemy along its path, doing bonus damage. That sounds quite cool. I like the idea of the leaping shot though, so we're going to go for that just because it's the leaping shot. Can we practice them? Oh no, we can't practice them in here apparently.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger. I heard he was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done.
Yeah, I closed the breach. Stop talking about me. So, less thrashing. Some response to stimulus, vitals. Some seem solid. No, I can't read today. 2 attempts so far by locals to break into the chantry to kill my patient. All this work to save his life, and will they just execute him? Will inform Lady Cassandra and expect him to wake before the morning. Okay, so this is maybe where we were. This is like the medical bay by the looks of it. That's kind of cool. Is there any hidden stuff behind here? I always like looking for hidden stuff. Oh, we got elf fruit. So elf fruit is like the herbs where we can create medicines, where we got healing potions. I presume if you look down here, okay, they've just blocked our entrance. But down here, they have got extra slots, which means we might be able to create extra potions, which could help us on our journey. Wow. Everyone's just like saluting us. This is awesome. Okay, there's more hidden stuff, is there? What's in the sack? What's in the sack, boy? Okay. A lover's knot. No idea what that does. Let's do this. Okay, so I presume this is the chantry. Maybe. They all look like rather similar. Must be the hats. Okay. I have no idea who Chancellor Roderick is, by the way. They were talking about someone called Chancellor Roderick. Okay, so a chant for the departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she... Oh my god, that's a lot. No, it's not a lot of reading. I thought that was going to be like a whole text. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes towards flame, she should see fire and go towards the light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear or death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword. Every time like they stop that, I thought that was like, okay, it's a new sentence, but no, it's like poetry and stuff, which is kind of cool. Okay, so I reckon we'll explore this later on.
He should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe he is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker.
They're talking about us.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
You just got overruled. Okay, you're a lapdog. Okay, I did what I could. I'm still a suspect, really? I just like nearly died for you.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Oh, yeah. See, we're like the chosen one. Like, yeah, we're like Luke Skywalker out of Star Wars. We're just like the chosen one for that episode. Okay, are you sure? I'm not a chosen one. What do you want? Okay, what more do you want? That's kind of rude. Okay, are you serious? You believe I'm innocent? Really?
So you've changed your mind about me.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
Oh, he's definitely the lapdog.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Sounds good. As long as I get a comfortable bed and food, I'm absolutely fine. As long as you don't like make me go into dangerous situations, I'm pretty cool with that. I agree for now.
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
I just love our armor. It's absolutely amazing. Like, so shiny. I hope we can, like, customize our armor. Like, oh yeah, we can, can't we? Because we can put on different suits and everything, which would be really, really cool. I think maybe we might have 2 tanky characters, which would be cool. That was an absolutely awesome intro. A really long intro, but that's awesome. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so here we got the new quests. I believe we can bring up new quests by I don't know what button it is. I can't remember. Is it I maybe? No idea. It might be J for journal. There we go. Okay, so we can bring up new quests. So we got Haven. So here is Haven's best and brightest, where we got to speak to people and know thy enemy. Give Meneve an item to research. Okay, so I believe Meneve might be. Oh, okay. It didn't do a cutscene last time when we walked in here. They just like let us walk in.
Does it trouble you?
I don't know, maybe. It's kind of like a glowing beacon, like, it kind of makes me a target if I'm trying to hide and it starts glowing out of nowhere. I want it gone. Yeah.
I wish I could get rid of it.
We have need of it yet.
So you've mentioned.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
No, sounds like fun. I hope he does that sarcastically.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor.
He's got the same sense of humor as me. That's good.
You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Impressive, guys. So why am I here? Yeah, I kind of just quote. That's kind of a stupid question. Come on. A pleasure.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Well, that's friendly. Stupid chantry. We don't need them anyway. Who needs a chantry? Okay, that was quick.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Okay, that's useful. We don't really need mages anyway, so the breach doesn't worry them. It probably does, but it might.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
That sounds useful. I might talk to her then.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay, so the War Table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orleans and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found in the Ferelden side of the table. So Ferelden's on the right, Orleans is on the left. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Right, so it's going to Ferelden. So the Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the War Table. So if we just click on this, and then it says Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending to refugees who fled the fighting between the renegade Templars and the apostate mages. The last report suggested that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. So here we can use this. This guy is our secrets. He's kind of like our spy expert. So click on them and they should show us. Okay, so we avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates had the apostates are mad attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've endorsed their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area, so I presume that'll be something we have to do towards the future. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We've tried to contact him, but obtaining better horses for the Inquisition would be... It's basically saying about obtaining horses from him for the Inquisition. I don't think we're going to travel there yet, because there's a few quests we've got to do here in Raven, I'm not sure what it's called, so not quite now. So, you now have access to the missions. Missions operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. So that basically means depending on... So we click on this one. So you've got a quest here. You've got Liliana, you've got Josephine, and you've got Cullen. And different ones will result in different times and different rewards which you get for doing them. So we'll do those later on. I don't think we're going to mess about with that quite yet. I think we got a few quests which need to be done actually here, which is really cool. It'd be nice if they did like a voice acting, so like there was less reading, but that's just me being lazy. Okay, so scout the hinterlands operations. So when not in a dungeon, you can use the quest map to travel to distant locations. So that's like fast traveling. So you click on that, and I believe you double click. No, you can't. Okay, maybe you can like click on that. Oh yeah. So you can click on the... No, I don't know then. Just give up, Josh. Okay, so let's create a quest. So we got Haven. So give Maneve... Okay, let's click on that. See where she is. Okay, so she's in here by the looks of it, which is kind of cool. Let's just... Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's in here.
The Inquisition cannot remain present if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land? Really?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Its followers need shelter. The Divine's advisors found it. We all have bigger problems. Yeah, the Divines. I'm just going to go with that because that sounds like a smart-ass answer.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentecost that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Well, he's like a child. Sorry for interrupting. Yeah.
Let's hope his arrogance doesn't return.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val Royeaux. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, will spread the Inquisition's story. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Sounds like a plan. This, I don't know. We got an army. Why don't we just skip politics? That's kind of like dictatorship. No, I'm glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Okie dokie. So what we actually came in here to do was see this woman, so Meneve, and speak to her. So let's have a chat to her.
Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Meneve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker, Pentagast, and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Okay, so I found something for you.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Okay, so just leave it on the table. There you go, so Shadow Essence. So neither enemy is now complete. So now we just got to do Haven's Best, which we will do next episode. There was lots of cutscenes this episode, but it leads to like a decent story, so you guys like actually get a decent story out of it. I tried to be quiet throughout them, just so you guys get the best out of them. So that's a long book. We'll read that at the beginning of the next episode, or I might do an episode where we just like read stuff, which would be like, it'll be interesting for those people who like reading all the background stories and stuff like that. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode and have an absolutely amazing day.